Good evening, my beautiful divine feminines. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Divine feminines, you can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Okay, y'all, just got done doing that live. And you know, we ended with the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, and this King of Cups. Okay, they were speaking. So I want to pull some cards on these cards. This is like its own reading. This is its own reading. I'm getting really the energy from this is I don't want someone to be so closed off to love that they're going to miss out on an opportunity. Now, this isn't going to be for everyone, okay? So if it's your reading, it's your reading. If it's not, it's not. This is kind of like two people coming together, but it's almost like two people got to learn a lesson. You know what I mean? They're a perfect match, but for whatever reason, I feel the feminine energy could be very closed off. Um, just, fed up, tired, had enough, not ready to go down that route, not ready to be vulnerable. It's a lesson with the Hierophant here. Someone's being taught a lesson, right? You have to be vulnerable. You have to have that heart chakra open. And then we got this King of Cups energy. And the King of Cups, he's out there kind of crooked sideways, right? I think the masculine energy has got some work to do. Those three very fucking powerful cards together, okay? Intuition is off the charts. The connection is very close. It's very, it is almost that static electricity in the air. You know what I mean? It's a very powerful energy. It's a very healing energy. It can be a very healing energy. Whether this turns into a long-term situation, this could be two people who have broken hearts, who could come together to help mend and heal each other's broken hearts. It doesn't always have to be a lifetime situation. It could just be someone that you meet on the journey that helps you loosen up, to let you know that it's safe to love again. Not every breakup or separation has to be a big drawn out event. It could end very amicably. It could end on a very good, positive note, right? When both people are like, we want different things, and I wish you the best, and you wish them the best, and you just go your separate ways, right? Not everything has to be a toxic type ending, but it feels like two energies here that need to. It's a healing that's going to take place. And y'all, this isn't something that you get into that relationship knowing you're going to heal each other. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. You're going to let your guards down. You're going to be able to kind of heal each other. The only way that the universe can kind of bring that healing energy in. And it doesn't always have to be a lifetime person. I mean, it can, but sometimes it's just someone you're going to meet along the way that's going to teach you to be vulnerable, and you're going to feel safe with this person, and you're going to learn and let your guard down. Again, it's not going to be everybody's reading. Take what resonates. Yeah, the Tower here and this Five of Swords in reverse. You're coming from very chaotic situations, very chaotic energies. Maybe the last ending you had was right? Fireworks. Everything was fireworks. Everything was very tumultuous, right? It was very heated. Everything was very, it was very, And here you go. You've done the healing, a little jaded, y'all. Understandable. Coming from the Five of Swords in reverse and the Tower, a lot of backstabbing energy, a lot of just not a lot of good came out of it, right? But it's a healing that takes place, that needs to take place. 4 of Swords here with the 5 of Swords, right? Someone needs to learn how to heal from the battle. This is kind of healing from the battle. Healing from the battle, getting prepared to be vulnerable. This is also getting prepared, getting rested up, getting yourself together, doing the healing that you need to do in order to go out there and kind of face the challenges. And for a lot of you, that's going to be able to weed out the ones that don't need to be in your life. You have to understand that you have the power to do that. You're going to understand how to do that. Once you know what it is you want, once you have an idea as to how to navigate, you have to have some idea what you want in love, what you expect from a partner, how you want to be loved. Everyone needs love differently. Everyone is made differently. Everyone expresses their love differently. You got to kind of figure out what you need to do and what you're going to need. See, that 5 of Swords keeps wanting to come up, but you can't be closed off. A lot of you, you can't just be closed off to everybody. You can't. It's not going to be to your benefit. My masculines, any men watching this, you could be in the same energy, okay? It's the love or not the love, y'all. It's the love or not the love. There's a lesson you need to learn, because when you meet the right one, you want to be open and receptive to that, so you're not going to fuck it up. And for some of you, the first person you meet, this could just be a person that helps you heal, that teaches you you can let your guard down, to kind of give you, it's almost like a safety net, something easy to fall into, so you're not going to be overwhelmed, and you're not going to be, it's actually going to be very easy. You're going to find it's going to be very easy for both of you. The World, 10 of Wands, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Cups. Of course it is, right? Ending to a situation that wasn't good. This is sorrow, remorse, can be despair. This is that regret, that lack, blame, feeling bad, anger, can be some resentment. It wasn't a good ending. Like Spirit, wasn't a good ending. Someone had to walk the fuck away. Could have had a lot of time invested. 5 of Cups here with this 8 of Cups energy. You had to walk away. And you left a lot behind. So, you know, coming out of this energy, it ain't going to be easy, y'all. But you see the whole time, someone's sitting there looking at the past, looking at the failures, looking at what didn't work. There's always them two behind. You always got to have some idea as to what it is you want when it comes to love, what you need. And the more specific, right? And we're not talking about luxury items. We're not talking about the physical things. What you need your partner to provide for you on an emotional level. You know, if you're the one that needs to hear, I love you all the time, then maybe expressing that to your partner. You know, if you're someone that can't say the words, you know, some people show their love by buying things, you know, by creating a good life. That's how a lot of men show their appreciation and their love, right? They might not say I love you every day or do the sweet romantic things. They show their love in the way that they know how. Okay, my feminines, how you need to be loved, of course, it's going to be different. This is being able to kind of have that open line of communication where you kind of let someone know what you need, being able to express it. But you kind of have to have an idea as to what it is you want and you need. Why did you come from this? Why did this not work? This is when you have to ask yourself about that. That's why, you know, someone can't just leave somebody and go straight into another situation. You really got to figure out why. What didn't work? And this ain't blaming the other person for every fucking problem, because it was two people, right? Why didn't it work? Underneath the Queen of Cups here, we got the World card. New opportunities, right? New opportunities in love, new opportunities in life. It's like the healing took place. You got new opportunities, but Spirit could want to bring you a more well-rounded experience. Now, underneath the Hierophant here, we get the Ten of Wands. The burden. The burden. It's almost like, okay, I trusted you, God, and look what the hell happened. Some of y'all, this could be coming from a marriage, right? Coming from a long-term commitment. You did the route. You did it in front of God. You did it in a church full of people. You thought this should be it, right? It wasn't. So you had to walk away from a situation. Underneath the King of Cups, we got the Emperor in reverse. So the masculine energy here, I like the Emperor in reverse because you know what? That's kind of the energy you need to be in, to be vulnerable. You need to leave kind of the ego at the door. You know, the Emperor in reverse can be a kind of a shit energy. Someone that has no power, no authority, no control over their life. Right? For some of you masculines, that's kind of going to have to be how you navigate for a little bit. You're going to have to swim in those emotions. You're going to have to understand what the hell you need in love, okay? And it's not just about sex. You know, it's not just about the physical. How do you need to be loved? What do you need to happen in order to feel loved? How do you want your partner to show up, right? Do you want someone that's going to be at home and take care of the house and do all that? Do you want someone that's going to... what do you want? What is your love language? If you show your emotions by buying gifts, then you know what? Having that open line of communication with your partner. You know, the movie Ghost, and instead of saying I love you, Patrick Swayze would always say ditto. That was just kind of their thing, right? She understood that. Some of you masculines, you're going to have to drop the ego and swim in those emotions for a little bit. It kind of feels like masculines, you could be still a little confused, still a little unsure. Your emotions could be kind of all over the place. Especially you could have just been walking away from a situation, right? It's low tide at the moment. He got the fuck out before the tides could come in. But now, you know, he's sitting up here at that chair and that high tide's coming in now. The emotions are flooding in. And this is an energy where the masculine, you're going to get that emotional healing that you need. You know, that men are emotional and vulnerable as well. You have to be able to address those emotions. It's when you don't that things can go south, that things can turn bad. You have to be able to express what you feel, and you have to be able to vocalize it. Your partner can't read your mind. The same way you say, bitch, I can't read your mind. She's going to be like, dick, I can't read your mind. We have to be able to talk. You have to be able to use your words. Communication is the key. That Hierophant card there, right? Maybe the problem is lack of communication. Do you understand what's on that blackboard right there, that chalkboard? If you don't, you got to ask the questions. You got to be able to understand what you need, how you learn. If you don't understand the question, you ask the teacher. If you don't understand the work, you ask the teacher. If you don't understand your partner, you have that open line of communication and you talk. It should be a conversation, not a shouting match. It is sadness. It is sorrow. It is a loss. And it has to be grieved, y'all. It has to be grieved. 5 of Cups there is about the grieving process, right? 8 of Cups is when you finally walk on, going after your 9 of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment, which is when you decide what it is you need to be happy. And I seen 1444 as I said that, guys and gals. This is deciding what you want, what you need. Yes, you have to know what you want and what you need. You have to understand your love language. You have to take losses and understand why. And this ain't putting the blame on everybody else. What was your share of the problem? Right? What could you have done better? Most y'all, it's communication. Masculine, feminine on that, right? Instead of shouting matches, you talk. You talk. You're vulnerable. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There is an imbalance here. For some of you, just an imbalance in how you look at partnerships, relationships. This is more like the marriage card, right? Combined money, combined assets. Everything is together. How do you want your family to be represented? How do you want a relationship to be represented, right? Do you want a stay-at-home partner, or do you want both partners working? What is it you want out of life? Do you want a big fancy house, or do you want a regular house? What is your money language? You know, money fucks up a lot of relationships. Finances. Was that a problem in a past relationship? You know, if you want to talk about your emotions, you have to be able to sit down and talk about money. You're spending too much. We need to cut back here. We need to cut back there. This is what we have. This is what we have to run our life. This is what we can afford to run our life. We can't blow it all. This is having the money talk. Emotions and money. Love and money. We got two students down there in front of the Hierophant. You see that? Learning a lesson. Two y'all going to come together and learn a lesson together. You're going to teach each other. You're going to teach each other. Maybe one of y'all going to teach someone about finances. The other one going to teach somebody about opening their heart, being able to communicate, understanding what's up. It's that student, teacher, teacher, student type energy, right? We all wear different caps. We all learn. I want to stress, though, the first person you meet might not be the lifetime person. Some of y'all going to meet somebody, and maybe it's 6 months to a year. Someone's going to come in to help you navigate your emotions. Someone's going to come in to help you, if you're single, navigate your finances, help you out in a way. Whatever was your issue, whatever you had to work on, whatever is something you need to concentrate on, heal from, someone's going to help you come in and do that. And it's going to be a reciprocated energy. And no, you're not going to go into it thinking that. It's just going to happen naturally. You're both going to learn. Because you're both going to have to let your guard down emotionally. You're going to have to learn to communicate. What did you learn from walking away about your emotions? It's better to express and have a conversation. If you can't have open communication, then shit ain't going to work. The same when it comes to finances. Are you on the same page financially, right? This is what we have to run the house. This is what we have to do. This is the lifestyle that we can afford. Are you on the same page? But that requires open line of communication. For my men, it's going to require leaving the ego at the door for a hot minute, okay? Allow yourself to be the student. Allow yourself to be a little vulnerable. You got to be vulnerable. Because the burden is the communication. There's a lesson you need to learn about how to navigate in love. New opportunities. Queen of Cups again. Underneath the Queen of Cups, we got the World, Ten of Wands here with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, you've shown up twice. Between the Ten of Wands and the Emperor, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So, this is student energy. Taking a minute and not taking any action, not doing anything until you learn what you need to learn. This is a learning process. It's a learning process. Being the student, okay? between that? Four of Pentacles. This is creating a bond. And Four of Pentacles can be kind of the stingy card. The one thing you both could have in common is you're very frugal with your money. It's going to say stingy, but we're going to say frugal. That's not a bad thing, okay? That could be what kind of brings you all together. Money. Stability. What you hold on to. Holding on to. Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. Holding on to what you had to let go. Three of Cups in reverse. Holding on to what you had to let go of. Heartbreak. Release. Okay, it'd be opposite energy. Yep. Okay. What you're both going to share is a heartbreak. Okay? You're both been through a heartbreak. That's your kind of common denominator. Okay? I feel like the Queen of Cups, masculines, is going to help you understand why it didn't work out with your partner and maybe why other relationships didn't work out. The love language. Okay, you're over here in this Cups energy, right? You need to learn why. The emotional vulnerability. Maybe you just gave to the wrong people that didn't love you the way you needed to be loved. Okay, maybe they were all about the money. Maybe just a good time. What was going on there? What was going on there? Now, masculines, what you're going to be teaching the feminine energy is really how they need to be loved. You know, if she needed a little more attention, there could have been plenty of money in the thing, right? Plenty of gifts bought, but that's not how she felt loved. That's not what made her feel loved. So this Queen of Cups is going to have to open up and get by and work through her insecurities when it comes to love. Maybe asking, or at least expressing what she feels makes her feel loved. So you're both going to teach each other kind of the lessons that you both need to learn. For the feminine, is maybe, you know, having a conversation with the guy. If there's certain ways, if you need to hear I love you, if you would rather hear I love you than get a fancy gift, then let him know. If you like the holding hands and all that, the romantic side of things, you have to be able to let him know. That's how you feel loved. Masculines, if you think you can just come in with a gift and that shows affection, well, maybe the Queen here is going to teach you that, no, you have to be more emotionally vulnerable. You're both going to kind of learn. But you're going to teach each other in a way that it isn't going to seem like you're learning. You're going to get schooled in a way that you never would have thought. But it's going to help you both understand. Because Emperor here, Emperor in reverse, King of Cups, you're coming in with that Knight of Pentacles, so you're coming in with an offer. You could be used to coming in with a gift, right? Okay, you fuck up, so you come in with a gift. You just know to always bring a gift, whatever the fuck it is, right? The feminine is all emotional, so she's going to have to learn, you know, to maybe not be so emotional when she starts out, you know, to kind of feel the situation. Maybe to pay attention. Maybe he prefers gifts. It's easier for him to give gifts than it is to say, I love you, or sweet little nothings, whatever the hell it is, right? You're both going to teach each other. You're both going to teach each other this. Knight of Cups in reverse, the Strength, and the Ace of Swords. And for a lot of you, you're going to realize that's why maybe your relationships didn't work. There's strength here. You're two strong individuals, right? This is independent energy. If you, not every woman or man needs a partner, right? Not everyone needs somebody. But you got to realize everyone does, in the end, need somebody. Understanding how to navigate the dating world, love in general, you're both going to teach each other that. For some of you, this might not even show up in a relationship. This could just show up in like a really good friendship, or in some kind of maybe you're going to meet in class, and through your work, you're going to be able to kind of teach each other. For some, it could be in work, right? Maybe it is in academia. We could have professors here or teachers here. This is a beautiful, beautiful spread, okay? But we got two energies here that need to learn how to navigate the heart. And you're going to teach each other what you need to learn. For the masculine, it's not always about buying shit. It's saying sweet words. It's doing little things. If taking out the trash makes her feel that you love her, helping around the house, then that's what she wants. It might not be, a bracelet makes up for everything. She wants to know you're more proactive. Ladies, you're going to have to learn to tell him, this is what I prefer. If he likes to just buy you gifts, say, could you, maybe just spend some time with me? Your time is more important than the money. I give two fucks about the gifts. I'd rather have you here. Can we go out and do, maybe you like the romantic things. You're going to teach him that it's not always about buying shit, right? Your time. If someone really loves you, wants to be with you, they want as much time with you. You ain't got to work your ass off to buy shit. I'd rather have you at home than, working fucking 12-hour days. That type of energy, right? But that's also when you know how you want to run a household, how you plan on living, right? There's a lesson here. And some of y'all gonna meet this person. No, y'all, this isn't over rosy readings. I don't go down the love route because it is very easy for people to get stuck in that. Oh, it's me, it's me, it's me. This is like some real shit. But if this is your reading, then you're gonna know you're gonna have to be vulnerable. You're gonna have to be open. You're gonna trust that when the person isn't the one that you're gonna be vulnerable with, right? You're going to be open to learning. You're going to be open to understanding. You're going to be asking questions. And not being afraid to ask questions. Because a lot of you should have been asking yourself why you had to walk away from a situation you invested in for so long. Did you learn from that? So when you get into something new, you're going to be like, well, the last one didn't work out because of this. So when you start something new, you're going to vet that person out pretty quick. You're just going to kind of throw out the suggestions, throw out the things. You're going to pay attention to what and how they act. And as you get going, maybe just let them know, oh, the gift was nice, but, maybe we could go on another date instead. Masculines, you're going to learn that it's not always about buying gifts. Your time is actually more important than what you can buy somebody. If you just equate your masculinity with the money that you make, you're going to realize that doesn't always work for everybody. If someone just wants you to buy them shit, wouldn't you rather have somebody that want to spend time with you? I'd rather have you at home than have your ass working. I'd rather, spend time with you than whatever size check you bring home each week. What's more important? But I'm wanting to stress, this person you meet might not be a lifetimer. They might be someone that just comes in for 6 months to a year, just to help you get over this learning curve. It almost feels like you're stuck. You're stuck in class. You're not answering or asking the teacher the right fucking questions. You don't understand what's going on up there on that chalkboard. But you're either too stubborn or you've just closed off to it, right? Teacher-student, student-teacher energy. Damn, 3021. This is beautiful. This is fucking beautiful. This is when you know you've grown. If you can't talk about money openly, once you're in a committed relationship, once you start sharing expenses, then okay, that could be an issue, right? Even if you keep your money separate, right, you still got the shared expenses, and then you figure out how you're going to go from there. But you're able to talk about money. What do you need emotionally? What do you need emotionally? This I wish for everybody. I think we could all use a relationship like this, right? Learn from each other, understand, work through fears and insecurities, be able to speak on what we want and what we need to understand how we want to be loved. This is a very intuitive energy here. And a lot of you, you're not going to get into this relationship thinking that you're going to learn from each other. It's just going to happen. You know what I mean? It's just going to play out the way it's supposed to play out. And you're inadvertently going to be helping each other. But it's when you let your guard down and you just navigate it. You just navigate it. Because both y'all are like, what the fuck did he just say? Look at that. You both like, what the fuck? Spirit's like, sit your ass down and listen. Pay attention in class. Y'all pay attention in class. Oh, y'all, I just realized the Hierophant was given a peace sign up there. Look at that shit. Oh, shit. Oh, collective. That was beautiful. That was fucking beautiful. Anything else you want to leave? What's a party note on this? Okay, maybe we shouldn't have asked, but we did. Tower, King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords with the Four Cups in reverse. Okay, I'm glad we did. I like this. I like this energy, collective. Okay. When that Wheel of Fortune comes in, y'all, Spirit's going to bring that Tower moment, which sparks action, which gets that Wheel of Fortune moving. Divine timing. It's like dominoes. Everything's got to fall into place the way it does. That's just the way divine timing works. It all has to happen in a certain order. That's why when the Wheel of Fortune's at play there, you just sit your ass down and go about. You got to wait till everything falls into place. And then we end here with 44. Four Swords with the Four Cups. This is sitting your ass down and understanding. This is understanding. This is wanting to make an offer but not accepting any offers. This is wanting to heal but fighting the urge to heal. This is you want love and then you don't. You need love but then you don't. This is that inner battle, that 44, which is 22 actually. 22 plus 22. You both are going through a little lesson here. It's just going to be combined. It's kind of a 2-for-1. It's a 2-for-1. 44 here. Towers only come to spark change, to change things up, to make things happen, to keep people, get people out of stagnation, to move things forward. Knight of Wands energy, to move things forward. It's time things move forward. For betterment, the Wheel of Fortune, for positive energy, for change, for good luck, for good fortune, for good opportunities to come in. 44. 34:45 is what I seen on the clock. Collective, I love that. I wish that for all of you single people out there looking, those of you going through the healing process. Okay. He who can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring a ling a ling. Peace, love, and light, collective. Peace, love, and light.